Yo, what is up, y'all? Chavis here. Say hello to the turkeys. I am back for a new review for the new project from Kid Cudi. So, when it comes to Kid Cudi, he just dropped in January, Insano. And I reviewed that project. And to be honest, so if y'all saw my review for it, so I thought that project was not that great. I thought that project was very, underwhelming. I thought it was very kinda all over the place, not very good. Just felt very samey throughout. It felt very just kinda not well done. Just thought the project was not just thought it was not a very good project from Kid Cudi. But he's dropped, I guess it's supposed to be a deluxe. But it feels kind of like it's a whole new album, because this project is 18 tracks and he called it a deluxe. So I'm not sure, but to me, I decided to review it because this does feel like it's a whole new album. So because of the fact that it has 18 tracks. So yeah. So he dropped this last night, and to be honest, this project was very good. This project this project should have been. See, here's my thing, right? Here's something I don't get. I do not get this for the life of me. This project should have been in the project though itself, not a deluxe. You know what I'm saying? This should not have been the deluxe. This should have been the actual project itself. This project was good. This project right here was very good. This should have been the project that dropped back in January. That's what this should have been. This felt like Cudi. This felt like Kid Cudi. This project combined all of Kid Cudi's best. This combined all of his sounds right here. Like he had some of his like sounds from the first from his first album. This had sounds from not from 2024. This had sounds from back then. Like, this project combined what I think is Kid Cudi's sounds. You know what I mean? And this should have been what the project was. So I'm not sure why he calls this the deluxe. This should have been the actual project right here. That's what this should have been. So I'm just so confused by that fact. But besides that, this was a very good project. This felt like Kid Cudi. This was the first time, though in a long time, that I truly enjoyed a project from him. The last project I really enjoyed from him was probably the collab. It's probably the collab project he did with Kanye. That's probably the last project I thoroughly enjoyed from him. And that was a long time ago. That was 2018. Yeah. So it's a long time ago. And to be real, this project was very good. This felt like what I think should have been the project. And just the atmosphere on this project felt great. And yes, I know that a lot of people can't stand the word, but this had some great vibes on it. It really did. This is the definition of what I think you should say when you say the word, when you say vibes. This had the vibes. It did. It had a very nice atmospheric, just a very great soundscape throughout this project. Just the overall sounds throughout this project had a variety too. By the way, this was why I enjoyed it so much. This project had a variety, and it had a variety for all of the people who are Kid Cudi fans, but they might only like Kid Cudi for a certain sound that he's done. Like this had that scattered throughout. Like some people might enjoy his more slower psychedelic sounds. Then there were some sounds on here that sounded a lot more electronic. There were some sounds on here that sounded a lot more like grungy type sounds. So this was and there were some, rapping here as well. So yeah, so I thought this project was very, very good. This had a variety, and that's what I really did want from him. This was the project I did want, and so I'm glad to see he still has it. He still has it. He just has to do more of these. You know what I mean? Like, do more of these. And so, yeah, so I thoroughly enjoyed this. I thoroughly enjoyed this project. I enjoyed a majority of the songs here. I thought the features he had, some of the features he had on here didn't really add much to the project. Like, for example, he had Wiz Khalifa here, which I don't think he really did much. He had Pusha T on here, who I think he killed it. And he had, he also had, which was actually very cool to see, he had Bone Thugs and Harmony, which, by the way, was cool to see that. Bone Thugs and Harmony here, that song was actually very good. It was actually very cool to see that here. To see Bone Thugs and Harmony here. And my favorite on here was actually the song with Yachty. That was a very good song. So yeah, so I think this project was I thought this project was very well done. I thought this project had a wide variety of sounds. It was what I think this should have just been the project right here. Scrap the project he dropped, and this should have been the project right here. This should have been the project. So I'm not sure why he didn't call this just the project itself. Like, he dropped that project back in January, and then he drops this and calls it the deluxe. So I'm not sure why, but yeah, that should have been the project itself. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the review. I hope y'all go check out this project. This project was very good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Y'all comment y'all's thoughts down below, though. How did y'all feel about it? Did y'all like it? Did y'all not? Explain why. Yeah. Like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. Don't gotta keep saying it. Don't gotta keep saying it. Don't gotta keep saying it. Come join the family. Come join the turkeys. We're having some fun over here. Well, we're trying to. Yeah. So come join us and trying to grow this thing here. So come join the family. That is a bright ass sun. Sorry about that. This sun keeps on shining through. So, with that being said, like, subscribe, share, say goodbye to the turkeys, and I'll see y'all soon. Goodbye.